I got involved with Leadership Gwinnett because I was relatively new in my field, and I knew so many people, so many of the leaders that I looked up to, my colleagues and people that I interacted with had been through the Leadership Gwinnett program.
I actually thought I had a really good idea of how the county government operated, and especially law enforcement and public safety.
I've always been a person that's been heavily involved in whatever I do. Even in work, I'm an operations type person, so I want to figure out how all the different cogs of the wheel work.
I've been here for almost 20 years, and I thought I knew it all about Gwinnett.
As a new parent, I especially was interested in the education aspect, learning more about the schools, the school district, and how they operated.
I've lived in Gwinnett County for most of my adult life, but I spent the first portion of my career working in-house or at large law firms, and I made a decision to start a business. And I realized when I did that I wanted to get to know my community better.
I would say one of the best ways to connect with this great community and to learn so much about the community is through Leadership Gwinnett.
So being involved with Glance has kind of identified those key players and people and organizations in the community that you wouldn't have access to unless you were involved or plugged in.
I know from a city standpoint, I've benefited from hosting it and bringing people to Sugar Hill, exposing them to what we have going on.
Lots of friends have been made. We're building a sense of community.
Getting to know that Gwinnett is the most diverse county in the southeastern United States, and to really start to meet some of those neighbors and interact with them in ways that I hadn't done before was really beneficial to me.
I can learn and step beyond of the role just of a leader of the organization or a leader of my ethnic community, how I can play the role of the leader of the entire community, what I can do, how I can connect with other leaders of different organizations, leaders of different ethnic communities, how we can get together, engage together, and see what the need of our entire community, not just my small community.
I have a particular background, particular experiences, which oftentimes shapes my worldview, but someone else who doesn't have that same background will challenge the way that I think, will challenge even some of the experiences I've had, and also, more importantly, my leadership skills.
We have attorneys, clergy members, members from industry, colleges, universities, the school system, other governmental agencies, just regular citizens. But getting that diversity of viewpoints was extremely enlightening to me.
I knew that I had a lot to learn, and I anticipated that I would grow my professional network and my connection in that way. But what Leadership Gwinnett does that's so unique and so special is they take this diverse group of people from different business sectors, different cultural, ethnic backgrounds, religious backgrounds, political backgrounds, and they bring us all together, and they really are intentional about helping us to create community. And then in that community and that connection and engagement, they inform us and we learn together. So it's this connected learning. Mm-hmm. And I think any teacher says learning is best when you're connected to what you're learning, and Leadership Gwinnett just does that in such a great way.
I would definitely recommend it. I mean, I'd say, first of all, make sure that you're ready to learn, make sure that your receptors are on, that you've got the time and your schedule's cleared out.
Sign up right away. Don't think about it, just do it.
It was a great program. It just motivated me to be more engaged and more dedicated to whatever is happening here in Gwinnett.
Absolutely do it. Join Glance, get in the pipeline, and then follow up with Leadership Gwinnett.
I think there's opportunities if you have a desire to serve. And what this platform does is open up the breadth of what you can do if you have a servant's heart.